Euro and DK have been married for years now, and just some 2 years after their marriage, they've started having marital issues, and these have dipped down into the relationship or marriage to the extent that they do not communicate freely or well anymore. Even when they try to communicate, it's always fight and fight and fight. Euro one day told her friend Saria that her marriage is not as it used to be. They haven't been having fun or communicating anything at all in the marriage has been sad. Sarah then advised that Euro and her husband go for a therapy or have a consultant so they will have discussion about their marriage. Euro said she does not believe in all this therapy. Sarah said, well, you should try your hands on it. You need to try everything to know what exactly is wrong in your marriage. Euro went home and told her husband, DK, that they need to go for a therapy to see what exactly is wrong with their marriage. DK didn't want to comply with what his wife was suggesting. But weeks later, the fight persisted, the fight continued. No communication. Then, in all of this, Euro tried to sleep with DK. DK was not interested. DK is always coming up with excuses. I'm tired, my work, have headache. Everything is just wrong with DK. And this was also not affecting their sexual life as well. Sarah was having her lunch in a restaurant one day and DK walked up to her and said, Sarah, it seems you are very close with my wife. Has my wife told you anything about us? Sarah said yes. She told me you guys are having issues in your marriage. Why do you care to ask? DK said, well, it seems since you already know, and she is suggesting we go see a therapist. Were you the one that asked her to do that? Sarah said yes. If you both can't communicate, maybe someone else may help you guys communicate. So that is why I suggested. DK said, I see. Now that you know you think is the best, well, yes, it is the best. I think you guys should go for a therapist. That will help you guys communicate and know exactly the root cause of the problem in your marriage. What do you think? DK sat in silence and said, well, I think you are right. I might just consider it. DK went home and told Euro that I think we should go for the therapist. I think maybe we'll find what exactly is wrong with the both of us. Euro said, I'm happy you are coming to terms with that. Euro tried to kiss the husband. DK was still not in the mood. Euro said, what exactly is the problem? Why are you always ignoring me and rejecting me? DK said, okay, you know what? Let's just get it done with. Euro said, well, with the tone you are using, I don't think we can do it anymore. And that was how both of them end up not sleeping with each other as a married couple once again. Euro went on search for internet and looked for who is one of the top therapists in town. She found one and signed up. After signing up, she had an appointment being scheduled. DK and Euro made their first appearance with Mr. Tom, who is the therapist. Mr. Tom saw them, and as he tried to proceed and make them talk, DK was complaining, Euro was complaining. Mr. Tom realized that this couple are not ready to communicate together in the same room. And he said, you know what? We have to reschedule. And the best thing to solve your problem is to have a separate therapy session with you. Don't worry, you're not going to pay a separate bill. The bills are on me. You are paying as a couple, but will have your session in separate. DK and Euro was confused, but they thought it might just be the best for them. So Mr. Tom asked them to leave. As they left, Mr. Tom walked down to the secretary and told the secretary what was the schedule for this couple. The secretary was confused and said, you have never had a separate session for couple. What exactly is the problem? Mr. Tom said, you need to mind your business around things here. and you need to just do as I said. DK was scheduled. He came for his therapy session, explaining what was wrong in his marriage. Next day, Uriel also came, explaining what was wrong in her marriage. Mr. Tom was not even listening to Uriel. All he was doing was fantasizing about Uriel and sleeping with Uriel. Uriel lay all her complaint. As he was listening, he tried to move on to her and kiss her. Uriel, on the other hand, has not been touched in such a way in so long, even as she is married. This lit something in her, and accidentally or uncoincidentally, Uriel and Mr. Tom kissed. But she ran out of the office and called herself that this is not the right thing. In the middle of the night, she went to the bathroom to satisfy herself and said, "Ooh." As she was in that, she was reminiscing about the therapist. This was not the right thing to do, so she was confused. 2 days after, she went to the office and had a session with a friend. She laid out her complaint and said, "It seems something is wrong with me." Sarah was like, "What exactly is wrong? Is the therapist not doing his work?" Uriel said, "Yeah, he is doing his work, but it seems like the therapist is interested in me." Sarah was confused. "Interested in you as how?" Then Uriel said, "Therapist and I kissed." Sarah was confused. "You kissed your therapist?" "Yes, I did." "And why? What happened?" Sarah was confused. He said, "It just happened." "Well, you need to be careful. You are there to solve your problem, not to create a new one." Uriel said, "I know." Anywho, Uriel asked, "What's wrong with you? What's up with what is happening in your life?" Sarah said, "Well, I'm single. I'm in my 30s. You already know. And if I find a man, you would definitely love. I have this man who is servicing me, but it's nothing serious." Uriel wanted to know more, but Sarah was gatekeeping all that information. In all of this, DK and Uriel tried their best to communicate. It was better, but it was not as bad as it used to. So I guess the therapy session is working for both of them. Uriel went to Mr. Tom again and said, "I and my husband are communicating better now, thank you. I think we might just end the session." Immediately, Mr. Tom said, "No, you need more session. You need to have your marriage back on track before you stop the session. How sure are you that you communicating now is the best?" Uriel was confused and said, "What exactly is the problem? I think we are good now." Mr. Tom did all his best to make sure that Uriel comfort. Mr. Tom realized that he will be losing Uriel, who he has been obsessed over, trying to find out some loopholes in her marriage or friendship or whatever. Then Mr. Tom found out that Uriel's best friend Sarah is sleeping or was sleeping with the husband. So in a bit of that, Mr. Tom went to Sarah and said, "Sarah, I know you have been sleeping with your best friend man. You need to convince her to continue with the therapy session with me." Sarah was confused and could not know what to do, in as much as she couldn't hide what was wrong. She took the therapist's bidding. Uriel was convinced to come for the therapy, and for the last time she came and said, "You know what, this is the last time we are meeting. I do not want this therapy session with you anymore." At this point, Mr. Tom was confused and said, "Well, okay, I agree. This is going to be the last therapy session, but I want to take you out. Why don't you meet me and have a dinner with me?" Uriel said, "Okay, that's fine." As she took the drink and the dinner, she became tipsy and woke up in Mr. Tom's house. She was confused. And then the bit of that, Mr. Tom called Sarah to come as well. And she made Sarah confess to Uriel that she was sleeping with the husband. Uriel could not believe that the best friend was sleeping with the husband. In all of this, DK has been calling Uriel to have a dinner date as they promised, but her phone was not ringing. But her location was on as well. In all of this, Mr. Tom, Sarah, and Yuri started having a very huge fight, and this ended up making Mr. Tom to shoot Sarah. In the heat of the moment, as Mr. Tom tried to kidnap Yuri for himself because of the obsession he has over Yuri. Luckily or unluckily for both of them, DK was also on his way to the house because of the location being owned by Yuri's phone. Yuri and Mr. Tom struggled. Luckily, Yuri was able to run out of the house and met the husband in the car. Mr. DK saw that the wife came out successfully, now went back to the house to fight Mr. Tom for lying and deceiving them. DK and Mr. Tom ended up fighting so hard that they ended up calling the police, which of course was done by Yuri, and destroyed the property in the house in the process of fighting. Inasmuch as the police came in, Yuri was rushed to the hospital. Sarah was announced dead. DK was beside Yuri and promising her heaven and earth to survive the incident. Mr. Tom, on the other hand, was also in the hospital, but luckily for him, he survived the attack and was found walking out of the hospital without anybody getting to notice. Yuri was struggling to survive. Did he kill Yuri or did he make Yuri die? This is the question everybody is asking as Yuri struggled to make her last breath on the bed. Thanks for watching this recap. This channel brings you the best Nollywood movies. We save you time and money. Don't forget to subscribe and like our videos for more movie recaps.